Shall I put some of these in front of you if you like? For more room?
Sure.
I got lots of room here. Let me make you more comfortable.
Thank you.
You are welcome. One more? You all good? Awesome. You are welcome. So, I'm guessing you're Kaye in the middle.
Yeah.
And what are your other names?
Joy.
Joy, nice to meet you.
I'm
And
Vanessa.
Vanessa?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you as well. My name is Binyam. So are you guys from Calgary?
Yeah.
You are, okay. I see you got some shopping done already.
I know, it's their gift for me.
Oh, they're gifts for you.
Yeah.
Is it your birthday today?
On Saturday.
Saturday, so it's coming up.
Yeah.
So it's an early celebration. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
That's fantastic. Only comes once a year.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
You should give me like more gifts.
More gifts, I tell you. What was wrong? I don't know if you ever had the experience as a young kid where your parents played a trick where they brought a very big present and then a small present and they said choose one, and then you were thinking which one is more worthwhile, right?
Yeah.
Is it the small one which has something precious or the big one which has something fun? I don't know. Did your
I
parents?
choose the big one and like
Yes.
it's so small.
I know, there's like nothing in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
How's your day going so far?
Well, you guys are my first ride of the day. But I've done a lot of work already. So I was at home doing a lot of work, editing and so on. So I was successful in that one. And then I said I should probably go and make some money. So here I am. So it's going pretty good so far. I heard today is supposed to be the hottest day of the week. It's supposed to be very warm today. And so far, I don't know, how are you guys finding it?
Yeah, it's hot.
It's hot already.
But we're used to hot places.
Of course, I'm guessing you guys are from Philippines. Yeah, I'm from China.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding. Guess where I'm from? Can you guess?
Ethiopia?
I am surprised. How did you know?
Because we have friends in high school.
Yes. And they're from Ethiopia?
Yeah.
So did you recognize that I'm from Ethiopia because of my name or because of my features?
The name.
Ah, so does that mean you know another Binyam?
Like it's not this is the same name, but
Yes.
like sounds like.
It sounds similar. I understand. Oh, that's very close. I'm impressed though. Nice work.
And
Very-
also like if you're working like as a cashier, you're
Yes.
like interacting with some other people,
Yes.
and like but where they from?
Sure enough. Yeah, yeah. No, well done. I'm impressed. That's very good. So for you guys, were you all three born here or in Philippines?
In Philippines.
Philippines. How long ago did you move to Canada?
3 years, more than 3 years.
3 years, Joy. Okay.
3 years.
3 years for
Me
you as
too.
well. And so all three of you for 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So 3 years.
When did you come here? I came here December 2016. Yes, we came here at May. Summer,
Yes.
yes. Summer of 2017.
2017. Okay. How old were you when you all moved here?
Me, 17.
17
Yeah, 17. 18.
and 18.
She's the oldest.
Oh.
Are you the oldest? By a month.
Just by a month. The oldest but the shortest.
Yeah. The cutest.
Ah, yes. I forgot that part.
My object. I don't agree to that one. I don't agree.
I'm I'm gonna back away from the conversation. That's funny. That's awesome.
How about you? Do you live here?
I do live here now. I was born in Ethiopia myself, and I grew up in Kenya. When I moved to Canada, I was 8 years old.
Wow.
So I was very young, and I've lived here for a very long time now.
So you're already really used to it.
I am. Yes, would you say you're still getting used to the culture here?
Yeah, there's still some culture shock.
Because we were always like together, the three of us, because like we can speak Tagalog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess there's some sense of comfort that you can understand each other
Yeah.
quicker, right?
It's like we have the same experience.
Yeah. You know, though, it also, I think it's also possible that, I think it's possible too that you have a greater Filipino community here already in the culture, right? There's like lots of Filipinos who have come here now to make a new life, of course, but they have lots of work opportunities here too, it seems to me. When I moved here, like when I was 8, this was many years ago, and I think I would say that there was no, like I moved to a smaller city in BC, that's where I grew up, and there was no other Africans there for the longest time. So that made it challenging because I had to learn how to interact with a different culture. It was not easy. Today I just made a post on my account about the challenge that it is for immigrants coming here and how it's not easy for them to find a new understanding of our culture here in Canada or North America. It's not an easy thing. There's a lot of social requirements that are unspoken but expected, right? And it makes it super difficult and challenging.
Yeah.
So I've never forgotten my experience, and that's why I'm always interested when I meet new immigrants. I'm like, tell me more.
Oh, that's really
Yeah. I've lived here long enough now, though, that I would probably say I understand this culture perhaps even better than some in this culture, just because I think as immigrants we have to ask a lot of questions of why do people think or say or do what they say, do or think, you know, and yeah, we have to learn it from the beginning, I think.
So are you like a journalist or something?
Journalist? No, I'm not a journalist. I guess I could be a vlogger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I haven't been doing it for very long, but the kind of things that I've been doing have been getting a lot of attention lately, so it's been encouraging to see. Especially because the kind of topics that I talk about are very important to me. And so it's nice to see when other people are interested in the kind of area that you focus on. It's very encouraging. So all three of you have obviously graduated from high school. Are you studying in the university right now or taking some time off? Where do you find yourself?
Me and Vanessa are currently in our second year of college.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start in September.
Yeah.
In September, okay. And what are you hoping to start in?
Travel and tourism.
Nice. Does that mean you hope that travel will be a part of your itinerary in the future?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My first choice is to be a journalist, but I'm in Canada right now. It's English, so
It's kind of like a challenge for
Sure. Okay. So maybe I don't know. There's a big Filipino community here for sure. But maybe if you enjoy traveling, and your primary language isn't English, but you are able to speak English and Tagalog, I'm not sure if there's maybe like opportunities you could look for where you are in between, what do they call them? They call them interpreters, but in different contexts, you know, like in maybe the government or maybe for another country as well too, maybe. That requires travel. Something to think about though too. I remember when I was young though, Kaye, is that I thought it would be very romantic to have a traveling job and to be all over the world. I've talked to many people who travel extensively for work now, and there's a point in which the fun begins to fade, and it becomes kind of difficult for them because as they go through life, they have new obligations and priorities, and eventually, maybe let's say they have a family and they have children, for example. It becomes a really painful transaction for them to be committed to flying away from their family, because of work. So there's that aspect just to think about as you're planning. You want to enjoy the travel in the early part of your career, and then maybe have it more in control where you can travel only once in a while afterwards, right? Maybe that kind of dynamic works. I remember talking to a businessman. He lives in Florida, and he has a project here for the next 5 years. And so it requires him to travel from Florida, where he lives with his family, on Sunday to Calgary and stay till Friday and then go back. So he's only home on the weekends for the next 5 years. So that's a challenging thing, you know what I'm saying? So just something to think about at least, Not to say don't do it.
My mom doesn't want me to, and I was applying it without my mom's permission. Because she's OFW back then, right?
Okay.
It's she know how hard it you go from different country without your family.
Yes.
But I don't know.
Here's the thing, I don't want to discourage you because it may be the right fit for you. For some people, they were saying, this is my desire in life. Maybe you could even make your life and whatever plans you have for family in the future in the context of traveling. Like before I was doing this job, I was teaching English, and